Happy New Year! It's 2026! Woo!
It is officially like
How weird is that?
it's so crazy. It blows my mind still. I don't know how the year just like went by.
Oh, 100%. And
Like it's
we were pretty lame and we went to bed at like 8 o'clock
on New Year's.
on New Year's. Yeah, we didn't do any of we just went to bed. My kids are so out of their sleep element right now. I was like, doesn't matter, we're going to bed.
It did feel very different this year. Like now, granted, I'm not in the situation that you're in where you're complete, like your whole living, everything is completely different, but it still felt not normal to me this year.
Well, I think this is a lot of the feedback that I've gotten from a lot of people actually. And
Is what did it felt
that
like?
2025 was a weird year.
Yeah,
And there
I
wasn't
don't.
even a weird COVID thing like COVID that happened.
I know it was just it went by super fast. I feel like, I mean, obviously everybody has different reasons, but yeah, I felt like the holidays just came and went super fast,
Totally.
and all of a sudden it was like New Year's Eve, and we didn't make plans, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up like swinging by Brian's sisters, and we were home by 10, and I was the only one that made it till midnight.
Hey, good job because I did not even make it till midnight.
Good job, except that then I'm like tired the next morning
Yeah,
because I stayed up and watched the ball drop.
yeah, for
So
sure.
I don't know. So I mean, I feel like so then because all of that came and went super fast, New Year's kind of looks and feels a little different
Mm-hmm.
this year.
Totally.
Um, did you do goal planning before December 31st at all?
No, so with everything that's going on in my life, I will probably not goal plan until we are in a place.
Okay.
Now, I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Miami for work. Like,
Mm.
ooh, yeah, Miami, get out of the snow and go to the 75-degree weather. I'm like,
Yes.
um, so there will be some planning there, but I like my mind space is just like I will not 100% dive into it like I normally do until after we are like moved,
Hmm.
fully moved.
Well, I remember last year we talked a lot about goal setting, and I know that we're the same. Like we have our goals set and made and put together before the end of the year. And I have mine up on my wall where I can see them.
Mhm.
Now, right now, today's January 2nd, and mine still say the 2025 goals. I have not written them all out big and everything like that.
Yeah,
Uh, but I do want to talk about it for a little bit because I do think that goal planning doesn't necessarily look the same every year, right?
100%.
I was just telling all my team leaders, like, I don't want you just to like take the same exact goals you had last year and be like, okay, these are our same goals for this year. Because your life changes, you evolve, your situation changed, you move to a different state during the holiday season.
Hmm. Well, your priorities change too. I think even
Mhm,
like
mhm.
if you're running a business, you always have the priority of the business, but depending on the season of life that you're in, it will look different. And so,
Yeah.
you know, Bennett, he's 6, he's going to be doing more sports. I'm not going to be doing later meetings because we're probably going to be doing more sport things. Okay. So it's just like, that's just the reality of it. That's the beauty of it, being an entrepreneur. And so
Right.
I think that's like so perfect of what you said because every year looks different. I know that my 2026 goals will look drastically different than they did last year.
And that's okay because your season's different, your season of life, it's just like we said, you evolve, your business changes. Like maybe a goal that you had planned for your business last year, maybe you're taking a different path now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay that maybe you didn't hit a certain metric or a certain goal that you set because maybe you're like, you know what, I decided I didn't want to get that certificate for that particular thing because I'm going in a different direction, and that's okay. And so now we're realigning goals for 2026 with what we're doing now
Mm-hmm.
and where we're um there is kind of this like analogy, and it's like the spokes on a wheel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at a tire, and you have all these spokes, you need to have them all inflated correctly to have it be a perfectly moving, cohesive, functioning wheel, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at it and you look at all the different spokes, what are the different spokes on your wheel? They're different than what they are for me. They're different than what they are for so and so. Maybe like one of our spokes that we both have is the podcast. Um, it could be family, marriage, health, to name a few, right?
Well, and I
So,
think too, I think your spokes can even change throughout the year.
yeah.
Like my spokes right now, today, look totally different than they will even in a month, right? Like
Hmm.
my main focus is right finding a place for us. That's
Right,
like all five of my spokes. But in a month, they won't be like that.
right. It better not be.
If they are,
But yeah, so you have to look at that, right? And you have to think about that. So maybe you're right now, you're not focusing on this is just an example, but let's say you had like a marketing
mm-hmm.
spoke and you were going to focus on marketing for all of your businesses.
Yeah.
Maybe that is not a priority right now because your number one priority is finding a home for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you still want to focus right now on like health and family, but you're not really focusing on like other things because your bigger thing right now is that. And so my whole point is that I feel like when you're making goals, especially as a working mom in the beginning of the year or, end of December, that you have to do it based on what spokes need you right now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
100%.
So for you, it's the home situation.
100%.
Maybe for me, I want to focus more on my marriage, and that spoke is going to get, more attention right now. So maybe my goal planning is more focused on that, or more focused like health has been a big journey for me lately. So maybe it's that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that the other spokes aren't going to get attention and that they're not going to get some like goal setting attention, but it just means that I'm going to have a higher focus in prioritizing the other spokes, right?
Totally.
So that being said, you have to figure out, first of all, what your spokes are
Mm-hmm.
to make your wheel, completely running and functioning. And then which ones are needing that like pump up right now. Which ones need extra air, which ones need,
Mm-hmm.
just the regular attention so that you can make your goals based on that.
Totally. And I think too, looking ahead, like one, what spokes need your attention now, but also what spokes do you want to give attention to later? And then reverse engineering, like what, okay, the spokes that need attention now, reverse engineering how you can do that, and then add in the other spokes later.
Hmm. And maybe you hit goals too. Maybe like you look at the end of your list for 2025 and you're like, man, I really nailed that one. I nailed that one. And
Yeah,
And so then it's what's the next step for that area?
totally.
What's the next step for okay, let's say you paid off all your credit cards and that was a one of your goals for your, wealth building bucket or spoke. And what's next?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's figuring out now what direction do you want to go with each one?
100%.
And then I do believe in like having it up in front of you. Like I have to stare at it. Otherwise, if it's put away, I'm not going to go back and look at it,
Yeah.
you know? Unless you're purposeful and you like put it on your calendar. Okay, let me check my goals
Mm-hmm.
every single month or every single whatever. Where am I at? I just need it like in my face.
Well, and I think too, it depends on the goal, because if it's something like, let's just take health, for example, right? Health, it might not need to be in front of you every day because the habits that you're creating are in front of you every day, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to drink water every day, or, well, whatever. We always talk about that. Okay, so I'm gonna carry around my big freaking cup. Okay, well, that's in my face enough of hitting
Right.
that goal, right? So I think it also depends on type of goal and putting it in front of your face or putting it, because I don't normally put it in front of my face, right? And so, but what like micro habits of that goal are in front of my face every day?
Yes. And you said it, micro habits.
Mm-hmm.
We talked on the last episode about the 7 tiny habits for a tired life.
Yeah.
So it's just like that. It's coming up with like what little habits do you need to do to achieve the goals? Because you can't just set a goal. Like it's not just going to happen. If you haven't already hit that with the actions that you're doing now, why would you all of a sudden hit a new goal? Take weight, for example. If my goal is to lose 20 pounds, I can't just write it down and expect it to happen. If I'm still eating crap and drinking wine and not exercising, like the 20 pounds is not just going to fall off because I wrote it
Dang
down on
it!
paper.
Dang it!
I can't just stare at it every day as much as I want to.
That'd be
I need
cool.
to get a walking pad in my office and walk on it every single day. I need to lift weights every single day or 3 days a week or whatever it is, right? I need to not drink wine every night and I need to drink my gallon of water and eat healthy.
Did you look at that app I sent you?
No. Which one did you send it to me?
Yeah, I did. The ladder app.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I suck. I totally forgot.
Okay, we should off air do some sort of like little mini accountability. One, if
Okay.
I'm in a house,
Okay.
and because I have my walking pad and blah blah blah, and of course it's packed away right now, but totally.
hmm So I did get the walking pad, right? Because I was like, okay, I need like little hacks, little things, tiny little things, every little baby steps I can do to like hit these goals. I also about 2 weeks ago printed off this like new daily routine thing.
Ooh,
It's very simple. I did it so I could literally print it off every single Sunday or Monday morning. And it literally has Monday through Sunday on it. And it's with totally generic things to help me remember every day. Literally, it says like morning, afternoon, evening,
hmm,
and it says one of them is wake up by 6, drink 40 ounces of water by 11, and then in the afternoon it's like drink 40 ounces by 2, and then the evening it's drink 40. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's literally things that I can check off
love it.
because you know me, I like my paper and my pen and checking it off.
Hmm.
And then I can look at it and literally be like, oh shit, I forgot to do this yesterday. Or like,
Yeah.
oh, I haven't done this yet today. Oh, yeah, I need to take my vitamin D. Little things,
Hmm.
little tiny things.
Will you send that to me?
Yeah, I just typed it up super fast in Canva. I'll take a picture and
Okay.
send it.
Yeah.
But it's so that A, so I can track it also, right? Because I put like 20 minutes on the walking pad every single morning,
Hmm.
which may not sound like a lot, but compound effect.
Totally.
I was doing 0, so now if I do 20
20
minutes
minutes. We're doing good.
5 days a week, like that's amazing,
Hmm.
right? That's 100 minutes that I didn't do it before. So having that on here so I can just check it off. Having my protein drink so I can look to see, okay, did I drink my protein drink every single day now? Like I'm on a mission. So something like this for those little habits, little, you know what I mean, to keep track of, it's literally just on my desk and I can check it off. It's great. So what little habits and little hacks can you do to achieve the goals
Hmm.
to make it happen?
Totally.
You want to save money? Okay, well, how
Don't
much?
go to Target every day.
Well, that too. Stop getting Starbucks, right? It's what little things can you do? Every single thing adds up.
Hmm.
Make coffee at home. Don't go to Starbucks. Make that your thing. Like, look, no, sorry, no more Starbucks. Period.
Totally.
We stopped doing like literally over a year ago. I think it's been like 2 years. We have our or not Keurig, our Nespresso.
Hmm.
That's what we have every single morning. That's it.
That's what we have. It's packed away, and I miss it so much.
First of all, that coffee, shout out to Nespresso, is like the best. But also, how much money does that save?
Well, and we also we mix it with a protein shake, so it's like a mocha, like a
Ooh,
chocolate protein shake. So you're getting 30 grams of protein with your shot of espresso. Start your day off well with some protein, right?
send me that recipe. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, I'll send you what we and I mean We have like we barely now. Granted, even right now, we're not like it's not because it's packed away. We're going to Starbucks, like because now we just love our protein shakes.
Yeah,
Where it's like I just would rather not have coffee, which is also not smart, but it is what it is. But yeah,
I do. I have my 1 cup every morning. I love it.
yeah, I'm mostly the taste. It
But
doesn't give me energy anymore. But when you put it with the protein, you're like, okay, I got my taste of the coffee. I got my 30 grams of protein. But then, like, if you're doing like eggs or bacon, although you don't do bacon, but like if you're doing something else, then you're like, wow, I just had a breakfast that has 50 grams of protein in it or more.
it's amazing.
And so you're like, okay, well, and that's just a silly little hack of having a protein coffee.
Yeah.
Night and day.
I need to do that. So, but it is little things like that, right? Like little things. And then once you, like you mentioned earlier, once you're in the habit of doing it, like
Yeah.
the habit's there. So if you get in the habit of drinking a gallon of water a day, now maybe for somebody that doesn't like water and doesn't drink water like that, sounds crazy.
Still struggle with it, and I've done 75 hard so many times. Like I still
I
struggle with it.
I love water. I'm the cliche of every meme about like taking water bottles everywhere. That is me. I love water. It's next to my bed every single night. I drink it in the middle of the night. Probably not healthy. I don't know, but I do it. I love it.
I
So
need to
that
do.
to me is not a difficult
Yeah.
thing to achieve, but I did add it to my habit tracker thing because I noticed lately because I've been trying to like drink my greens every day and I added protein drinks every day. So sometimes I'm like, wait, which bottle am I? What number bottle of water am I on? Like, did I drink 40, 80, or 120 ounce?
Totally.
Anyways, so, but it's little things,
Yeah.
okay? Little things, little habits that you can do to help you achieve whatever the goals are that you're trying to do. So it's figuring out your spokes, figuring out what goals are in alignment with the spokes and what you need for the season of life you're in,
Mm-hmm.
which, like you said, can change after you get a house in the next month. Like, that's going to look different. And then what little hacks can you do?
Mm-hmm.
But also, you have to be patient with yourself.
Oh my gosh, I am in that so much right now. To all the listeners, let me tell you. And a lot of days, honestly, it shows up as irritation.
With everybody around you.
And, well, even myself,
Hmm.
but mostly like yeah, because you're like, oh, well, I should be doing this, but my brain capacity, like, I don't have the brain capacity to do it. And then you get frustrated and you're like, well, there has to be grace in it, but there also has to be a little bit of almost to me, I feel like there has to be the frustration because then you can get super complacent.
And okay with it, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So back to the patience, right? So you do need to allow yourself that you're in a different situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we forget to acknowledge that like we have shit going on
Yeah.
that maybe isn't the norm.
Mm-hmm.
And that it is okay to not be I don't want to say okay to like not be giving your best or okay to not be working hard, but sometimes it's okay to just like take a step back for a second,
Totally.
right? You have big things happening that you're dealing with, and not just for yourself, but for a whole family.
Mm-hmm.
A new situation for the kids. Like you guys are literally in a new, not a new state, a state you've been in before, but away from where you lived
Mm-hmm.
in a different house, somebody else's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard. It's a hard time right now for everybody. Not like bad or anything. It's just different.
It's just different.
And you have to allow yourself the time to get things figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So a perfect example for this is maybe you didn't need to be hard on yourself to get goals set by January 1st. Who cares?
Oh, totally. And I'm not really caring about my health right now.
Good. Oh, no, I wasn't. No, I meant about the deadline for the goals. Okay, not good about that. But also, like, you don't need to go balls to the wall doing a 75 hard thing right now just because it's the new year, right?
Right. Totally.
You don't have your own kitchen. Like, everything's out of whack. You need to focus on what you can focus on and be okay with where you're at.
And what's funny
And
is it's been
this is
me
to everybody.
drinking water. I'm like, I know that I can focus on drinking water right now. How silly.
Because it's something you can control. You
Yeah,
can't control everything right now.
totally. So there is, you have to give yourself grace in the situation too, but also
Mm-hmm.
have it bug you enough where you won't stay stuck.
Yes.
Because,
Yes.
a lot of people could go, okay, well, I've been in this situation for, working on 2 months now. And okay, cool, we find a place to live. Well, I'm just still going to not pull out my walking pad, or I'm not going to,
Right.
like, has to bug you enough. And you have to have the why enough behind your goals
Mm-hmm.
so that you don't stay. Complacency is different than contentment. And I think being content with where you're at, but not being complacent.
Mm. Okay. I like it. Um, we are going to talk about a lot of this on the new Moms Collective.
We are, because you have some awesome projects in the works.
Yes. So everybody knows that we love and we are super passionate about working moms, right? And pretty much all things with it. Um, so the new Working Moms Collective is a place where moms of any industry can come, and we're going to talk about all this stuff. We're going to have speakers. It's literally a free monthly Zoom. And for example, the first one in January dives into goal planning, just like we talked about today,
Mm-hmm.
right? On this episode.
Yeah.
Goal planning for the season of life that you're in as a working mom. We're going to dive into that. There's going to be everything from like tax planning to wealth building, and more things that working moms don't necessarily get or have access to on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be this free Zoom every month. Um, Anybody's invited. Anybody can sign up. There's a free newsletter as well. There's some easy recipes thrown into it, like literally just tips, tricks, hacks for moms. And I'm super excited about it. So we'll definitely post a link, because, like I said, any mom can join.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thanks. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to do it. But it's just a place for working moms so we can support each other
Yeah,
and have each other's backs and
it's going to be
also
great.
gain knowledge for stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I love it.
hope everybody joins.
Yep, put the link below for sure.
I will. Well, okay. Anything else to top off our subject of goal planning?
Set some goals this year. And don't feel
And
bad
make
if you haven't set them yet.
Yes, because it's not too late. I mean, you can literally set them in February. It doesn't matter. You can set goals for yourself every month, or
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have to be January 1st for, okay, what are our New Year's resolutions? Like,
Totally.
it needs to be with what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other thing I was going to add really quick is make different goals, not necessarily just for yourself, but your family,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yep.
it's, you can even pull in your kids and your spouse and do it together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but goals for yourself, and don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah. New year, new
New year,
opportunity.
new you. Drink your water.
Drink your water. Walk on your walking pad.
Like it's like our slogan is like drink a gallon of water every day.
Yeah,
Changes everything.
it does.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I got to get my goals on paper and up on the wall. So
Yeah,
that's
you
what I'm
do.
going to do for this week.
I love it.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Well,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy to be here in 2026 with y'all.
It's going to be a great year.
Yay. All right. Bye.